Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for the Russian Premier League for the match of CSKA Moscow, or the other name that I'm seeing here, Moskva versus Akron Tolyatti. I'm assuming I've pronounced that correctly. Otherwise, let's get into the game. Okay, so as you can see here from this particular, frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming there are some other players behind. But now it's the fact that everyone is around the ball, but no one can really get to the ball that's concerning me. Because, yeah, you can have numbers, but the fact that there's no one, even just one person in the middle here, to just maybe cause some disturbance is a bit worry. So right now I'm wondering if it's of a counter, even though I'm doubting. They've practically given them all the space because the middle of the pitch is one thing you should always protect. Because there are so many things can fall from there. All right, so he runs in behind them. It's because, do you know why? They have the numbers, but there's, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's no one in and around. So it's so easy because he tries to, and then they're pushing back, giving them space. And when they finally decided, no, let me go and make a challenge or do something, he plays the ball into him. And I do like what he does here, takes it that little turn there. I know it might not have been necessary, but there's just something that looks so nice about it. He gets the ball, he takes it to the side, he dummies them, and then I do like this type of shot selection sometimes because going across sometimes or going for goals like that, I know that's some type of score hero type of goal. But going like that, it usually allows the keeper to dive. But when you hit it where the keeper least expects it, like where he's standing, and then you put it somewhere there, it's more likely to catch the keeper out because the keeper is prepared. And I do feel he could just stand there because he's he's given a lot of space. He really has because if you sorry, let's use the straight too. So that's a straight line. Yeah, there's just too much space here. There really is. There really is he's just left too much space. The keeper there. Boom, goal. And I think it's because he gets the height or necessary for that one. Boom. Keeper was not expecting that. Even just the way he would jump would be different. Yeah, this was a chance. Didn't go in. Cross. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's not even do that. Let's count the ones that are in the box. So there's 7 in the box, right? So let's make assumptions. This ball should never have been crossed. He can go there to help out. He can really go there. He can also afford to go there and help out. He can go and mark him. He can push further and stuff like that. Because it sometimes it's really painful because let's do this. They have more than enough men to deal with this in and around the box. They have more than enough men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to be specific. But yet it still goes into the back of the net. And it's because everyone's attention is here. Before the ball was crossed, everyone was there. No one was looking behind. Everyone's attention was there, so it allows people to sneak in. That's what it does. It allows people to sneak in because everyone's looking at the ball. They really are. And they're not paying attention to what's behind them. And as this cross comes in, the fact is unmarked. And do you see this guy here? He was running, then he stops running. And I have a feeling he's the one that was supposed to mark this guy here. But he just decided to stop because he assumed that this would go in. And at this point, I do understand that he's far away, but I have a feeling he was the one that was supposed to mark him because let's move a few frames back and then just for you to see something. Uh, just slightly more. Yeah, he's not in the frame. Pay attention here. Pay- Oh no, almost did. I did not know I could do that. Learn something new every day. Pay attention to what's in the box here. You see, he stops running. And the keeper, you know what? I'm not really going to be upset at the keeper. he made the first save, and the fact that there was no one near enough to deal with this when they have more than enough men in the box to deal with it. It's because, all right, let me just get, yeah, there's nothing much the keeper can do here. He makes the first save, but second save, there's nothing he can do. And it's because, is there another frame of that? All right, so let me just go back here because I think that's what the best frame. Everyone, there's too much zonal marking. Sometimes you just have to put your hand on someone just to let them know I'm here, and then you just to say I have my man. Because when it's zonal, you don't really know who's supposed to be marking who because you're marking the space. And allowing someone to get first contact on the header, sometimes it just and it goes in. So you'll be protecting the space, but you won't really have an impact on preventing that header from getting scored. Sometimes man on man, shoulder to shoulder, make sure he feels that you're there. But that is, yeah, only so much the keeper could do. And he got up quickly, but yeah, nothing much the keeper could do. This is a pass. And I don't know if these are counter attacks, but it's just too easy. Because, I mean, look at the amount of space he's in. Let's just say, for assumption's sake, this is the back four. So where's the midfield? And funny enough, I think he can read this. He can read this pass. He can definitely run towards him so that he blocks him off because he's with him. So he can take over from that. But instead, they just war. Anyway, there's not much they can do about ish. This one, that was close. I do think it went in. I really do think so. I'm not sure if there's goal line technology, but I do think that went in. Frost. And if you're running towards your own goal, makes it harder to defend. Okay, so he's marking someone, he's marking someone, he's not marking someone, and guess who scores the goal? Guess who scores the goal? So you see, that's the difference. These guys were man to man with their players. So yes, they're on the ground, but they made sure that none of them were able to get to that. The person that was marking the space, look where he is because he's marking the space following the ball. Because if he was man to man on him, yeah, he definitely scores that. Not scores that, but he definitely prevents that from going in. He really does. This is why it's just so important that contact. Just shove someone, just let them know you're there because yeah, he was following. He left his man, but guess who scores? Boom, and that's a pretty goal. Mm, let's head on to the last goal of the match. Should be somewhere here. This penalty, it's very harsh. I mean, because he's jumping, he's in the air. This should not have been. This shouldn't have been given as a penalty. It's very harsh for me, but he scores that penalty. And yeah, that was the match. Very interesting game. I don't know if it's the cameras or just how the league is, but everything just seems so fast paced. And yeah, that's a pretty entertaining match. CSKA Moscow with the win. And just to confirm something, the player that had scored the goal, I think that's Artem Dzyuba. Yeah, it is Artem Dzyuba. I thought he retired, but he's still actively playing. Artem Dzyuba. Man, that's okay for me. He's one of the most famous Russian players that I just know that he has to be there. Man has been playing for years. I know he's more known for being at Zenit, but Dzyuba, I mean, Premier League, I mean, sorry, Russian legend should be. Otherwise, that's been my match analysis. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.